Next segment. We just did Special Stage Route 5, 1, wets. And well, we have Special Stage Route 2, and what are we gonna do? I'm not gonna drive a rally car. Except, actually, you know what? What should I drive? For some reason, I thought I had the C West Sylvia. I don't think I actually do. So, I gotta pick a car. I gotta pick a car with around 300 horsepower and a little bit of downforce. Let's do this car. We have so many, yeah. I think the garage limit's 200 for this game, which is quite low. So right now we have 250 horsepower in here. We need 300, so 304 would be there. The boat. I'm just looking at what upgrades are available. I'll say this, since we need 300 horsepower, let's buy the Stage 2 Turbo. And then we need tires. We're running mediums. We're running the regular tires. We need better tires than that. Let's do medium slick. I'm gonna cheap out even though I have $1 million. I don't think I have any other engine upgrades on. We won't put any on. I will put an oil change in this thing. No, we're done with dirt tracks. All that's left is Route 5-2. Well, I think this would be a good fit, because we're racing a rally car. We want to drive something that's somewhat comparable. And you know what? There is a Beetle rally car that exists in real life. So up next is Special Stage Route 5-2, wet. That picture's just a Lancia Delta, but Lancia Delta is not a prize in Rally League. That's right, we didn't need it. So 319 horsepower. Since this is the easy race, let's put it back, because this is probably easy. Let's put it back Stage 1 and see what happens. I'm just curious. Is cheaping out useful at this point? Probably not, but, you know, when we get to the Endurance Race Professional League, when we have to do some pretty long races, I want to be able to, like, get some cool cars. Why not Gran Turismo 6? Well, it's a fun game. I'd say GT5 would be the better experience, but GT6 is a shorter game. I need to create an alt account because I have 100% in the Platinum Trophy on my main. So yeah, the Stage 1 Turbo was enough with 260 horsepower. Engine sound is unique. This is true. So this is the exact same event as what we just did, but in reverse. You don't hear the sounds? Alonso, yeah, in lap 1 where he just picked a beeline. It was meant to like make you do a chicane, but it was quickly exploited. GTA 5. That's one of the games my boss told me not to play on the channel. Because of its nature. That's a game I'd play, like, for Discord. Or just off to the side. I like playing GTA 5, but I also, you know, I did the main story mode in like 2015. Gran Turismo 5. Yeah. You know, there's one race left on my main account, which I haven't done, which I was thinking about, which I know you guys are, you know, when it comes to GT3, you guys are going to hate me for this one, but there's the 24 hours of Nürburgring that I have to do on my main account still, and that would be 100%. That would be the 100% completion. I already got the Platinum Trophy, because I got every single trophy. I have one race left. It's just the 24 hours of Nürburgring A-spec. That is all I have left. Now, when I did the Le Mans 24 hours, I only streamed the last 2 hours of it because, well, it took me 3 whole weeks to finish 24 hours of Le Mans because, you know, I can only do a couple hours at a time. And if I had to limit it just to weekly streams, it would take us 3 months to get to the 24 hours Le Mans. So, I mean, I could do something where I try to do as much as I can off stream, and then on our weekend streams or whatever, I can stream segments, but I mean, when I would do the 24 hours Le Mans, I literally just put in some headphones, listen to like a bunch of albums, and just try to crank out as many hours as I could at a time. And, you know, I wouldn't talk at all. Maybe talking about something would, you know, make the time pass. But it is tricky. Meanwhile, race 1 was pretty easy. Can I do a GT5 stream next? You want to see a live stream of it? What do you want to see of it? Hold on, I'm just responding to a text. Alright, let's get into the next one. You could stream starting 24 hours and finishing it with maybe a stream in the middle. That would give you a good idea. The beauty of GT5 on 24 hours Le Mans or Nürburgring is that you could mid-session pause. So you could suspend the race where you pull in the pits, you hit save game, and then you can turn off your PS3 and then just pick it back up whenever. Labor Day already happened a month ago. Oop. It's Labor Day 2022, maybe? I don't know. Revving it fast. But, I could definitely set something up like that. The 24 hours in Nürburgring. We could take a break from GT3. I will say that GT3, after Rally League, slugs. Why is the Subaru parking? GT3 absolutely slugs because the races become 10 or 15 laps long per race. So on a 10 race championship, you're looking at like 150 laps, which is like the length of 3 amateur league championships in one event. And especially towards the tail end of the game, where the races are 20 or 25 laps, and the race will take literally half an hour or 40 minutes to complete each. Those slug. They absolutely slug. The Polyphony Digital Cup, I think, is the longest series in the whole game. That or Formula GT. Both of them, honestly. Formula GT, you're driving super fast cars. On Polyphony Digital Cup, you're driving one slow car for 20 laps a race. You try to drive the fastest car possible, you'll be bored out of your mind just doing 20 lap time trials. If you try to actually race, you'll be spending 45 minutes in a race. It's tricky. Excuse the boss that got sick to do a whole 24 hours stint. I mean, okay, if I wanted to waste a whole weekend, I could do this. I could. Whoa. He's slicking in. So, we're doing this on stock brakes and stock suspension. So, our car has power, but it struggles in other parts of the circuit. Maybe I shouldn't have cheaped out on tires. But oh well. But yeah. I understand we've been doing GT3 since June, and it is now October. It's now spooky season. So, like I've always said, it seems like I'm a Gran Turismo YouTuber now. It's not. I'm not. This is just a long game, and I don't stream every day. So, this takes a while to get through the game. What do I think about drifting games? What's that game? Absolute Drift? That came out like a few years ago? I really liked that one. I know they have a sequel called Art of Rally that I was interested in. I was gonna get it if it went like free. Please, channel is deading. Please what? Say it. I want you to say it. Deading isn't even a word. But please tell me. Channel is deading. Please what? It's pretty simple. It's like that scene in Pulp Fiction. Say what? The Tesla AI. You won't be able to do pit strategy though. I will say that four-wheel drive cooks in quite nicely on the wet track. GSGS. Does that mean Grand Sport? Like that car everybody hates in Asphalt 9? Anyway, we win race 2. I'm thinking we don't need to put the giant turbo, we could just do the intercooler and try to roll with that. So that's 10,000 credits in the bag. Grand Sport, Flintstones. You watch because of the personality. Oh, I appreciate that. But that's kind of what I was going for. I've explained. The thing is, Sheila, if you looked at my actually replied comment, my views were declining when I was posting Asphalt 9. I know exactly why my channel was declining views. It's because I didn't make top 5s, I didn't make multiplayer videos, I didn't make content that would please the YouTube algorithm. Why didn't I make it? Because I genuinely don't want to make it. I tried doing that whole top 5 thing in Asphalt 8. The videos did well, but I physically felt burnt out writing scripts, recording. It's an easy video to make, but I just felt like it wasn't like up to my quality standard. And I know it's like, oh, quality's subjective, but I don't like making regurgitated, overdone content. You know, when I was doing Asphalt Live multiplayer, which is what blew up my channel in the first place, when you're like 100 episodes in, it feels like really samey. And it feels like you're working. And I don't want YouTube to be work. I have my day job that feels like work. And my day job Like, let's be real, it pays much better than anything I've ever gotten out of YouTube. So, I have my grind set already. So I don't need to worry about the views for YouTube. I don't do YouTube because I don't want to be an internet celebrity. I really don't. I think celebrity is a curse, honestly. But, that being said, I have a YouTube channel with an audience. I want to use it to play the games that I like. I grew up with this game. I haven't done a 100% playthrough of it, ever. I've only ever done it with cheat codes and gone as far as the professional league before giving up. And I didn't play it like this where I'm trying to do a, challenge spin on it. So I realized that when I was playing Asphalt 9, the game is doing nothing for me. I don't feel like fulfilled. I'm not having fun. I'm just doing an endless grind of events. Every single stream, chat would always be like, pack openings, dump tokens, dump tokens, dump tokens, but I kind of realize what kind of impression is that making on my viewers, that I'm just one of those people who, it's the same type of people who open FIFA packs and get a whoa reaction. I'm guilty of that with my Asphalt 9 pack openings. But that's the way they're designed. It's designed like a casino, and it's kind of terrible. So, this game, like I mentioned, doesn't have a pay-to-win economy. It's all dependent. You make the game as hard as you want to be. You could hop in the Suzuki Escudo, do every single race without even blinking, and be done with the game. Or you could try to make a challenge of it, like I'm doing. You play the game the way you want to. There is an end goal, which is get 100% of the game. Once you get that, you're done. You can make your own content after that, but you're done. They don't make games like this anymore, because they don't make that much money these days. Games are expensive to produce, so they need to have recurring income to support those long-term projects. That's why we see games that have all these updates and seasons and content maps. It's because it's trying to make money. Rarely ever is an art form, I know it's cruel to say, but rarely ever is something published for the love of something. Gran Turismo, even, is trying to make Sony money. But this is Kaz's dream. Kaz always wanted to make a car game that was realistic for the masses, and this is his dream. This is one of the few games in existence that is a love letter to the car industry. And it doesn't feel soulless. It has soul, honestly. The whole point is learning a car, learning about it, learning what makes it good, and seeing what you can do with it. You make the game what you want it to be. So, that was a bit of a ramble, but basically, I played Gran Turismo 3 because I love this game. This is one of my favorite all-time games. This brings back childhood memories for me. The game still controls well. And in an era where everything's digital, everything gets microtransactions, everything gets content maps, it is nice to come back and relive the glory days where you just bought a game and played it. Nothing else. This is pre-internet, pre-online gaming, pre-Xbox Live, pre-everything. But it was just to this point where this was a revolution in graphics. This was the best looking game of 2001. By far. This was the best looking video game ever created when it first came out. I know this is kind of pandering, but it graphically is beautiful. I'd say this graphics hold up today. It looks a little dated, but considering this is running on the PS2, which is over 20-year-old hardware, I think it looks awesome. You can still see the car's reflections in the rain, the signs, the lighting. The spray behind my tires, it's all there. Man, that Subaru's just so quick. So So look at that, we ran a 135.5 and then our last lap was a 135.5. We're pretty consistent with this driving. To arcade. But yeah, look at this. These graphics are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking at the lighting reflections. It's just awesome. What this game accomplished in 2001, I don't think we'll ever see something like this again where it's truly revolutionary. I saw on GT Planet there was a GT Sport versus GT7 graphics comparison. They look almost identical. GT Sport is a gorgeous game. I don't think GT7 graphically will be much different. The jump from GT2 to 3 though, the jump from PS1 to PS2, that was bonkers. And we'll never see a transition like that ever again. Graphics are so good to the point where the difference is marginal. So, it's looking good. Subaru slingshots us to the end of the straight, but it's after the line. So if we just keep repeating what we've been doing, we should be good. Get that drift. So yeah. I know Sheila probably left by now. Because I had not immediately closing this game and opening Asphalt 9 to play Grand Sport multiplayer. But really, I hope you guys who are still here can listen and understand why I'm doing what I do. Because I want to do it. I don't care if there's 5 people watching. I don't care if the videos I post of the streams get 10 views and 2 likes. I really don't care. Not at all. I'd rather be posting the content I want to post than posting soulless content but I become an internet celebrity. What do you guys remember somebody like Leafy for? His drama videos where, what, he makes fun of people for their appearance? And that was his style every time? Or, like, what's popular now? Jake and Logan Paul? Who just try to call out people on Twitter? That doesn't sound very fun to me. I don't want to live that kind of life. Alright. Well, that was Rally League. Ended off with a rant about Asphalt. Because everything about Asphalt's a rant. And we did it in the BS Beetle RSI. You know what? That was easier than doing the S2000. We get a cool 20k for it. So let me get a thumbnail shot from the replay. And we'll take a little breather. Take a water swig. Alright, I think I got enough good thumbnail shots. So, that's Rally League. What is our prize car? It's another impressive rally car prototype. I mean, I guess it wasn't offered to any other part of Rally League, so there you go. But, we completed Rally League. So you guys know what that means. Nobody cares about the Subi when it's next to the next prize car. Look at that wing. There it is. There it is. If you know, you know. That wing is still just absolutely massive. Just absolutely massive. Yeah, PS3 is really accessible right now. Absolutely go for it. So we have 2 prize cars. Impressive rally car. We already know it because we've driven it before, and that's the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version. 973 horsepower stock. This is bonkers, and the sell value is only 250 grand. Man, this car breaks the game. We're at 62% after completing Rally League. And yeah, we're up to 73 cars. A lot of prize car value. But that's the end of the segment.